Alright, and hold on to your butts, kids. Do you not have a butt? Well, that's very sad. We just got promoted to Castle Guardian, and as the king flees from potential human rebels who are out murdering Time-Noids. Most unfortunate for them. We have now been appointed to guard the castle in the king's stead, and as you can see, old Deadmoon himself is coming to see us today. Fights as a red blood, but secretly schemes to rule the country. Has self-healing powers. That's most annoying. He also has ranged attacks. And we have Hornstein, a nobleman, or Hornstein, whichever you prefer. Rich businessman who regularly contributes to the king, adopted and raised many orphans. Now, Hornstein here is the first of many cowardly characters, which are also best described as pains in the fucking ass. Because they will not come and fight you directly, they'll run in and out of a doorway over and over and over again and make you chase them down and murder them. I hate these fucking people so much. Speaking of things I hate, let's make some new traps. Now you might think I have some kind of long-term plan for what traps I'm making, and that would be a very foolish thing for you to think. I'm just gonna let you know. Don't think things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the blast bomb without researching it at all because I think it will allow us to get better things later on. But I'm not going to research that at all, and I'm just going to go with my preconceived whatever, my assumptions, those things. And that will allow us to get the Quake Bomb. So I was correct, just like I always am. And I never make any mistakes, and you certainly won't see any in this video. The Quake Bomb causes a quake that will activate traps within 2 blocks. I don't think this applies to your traps, but it does apply to some room traps like you're going to see in the castle going forward. There weren't any in the first castle that I know of, but there are some in the second one. Like you might have, for instance, a giant rock suspended from the castle ceiling. You know, a common fixture in all castles. They just have giant goddamn boulders suspended from the ceiling. And when you use the Quake Bomb, it will fall on their head. I don't know why I'm reading this to you now, because we don't actually have the Quake Bomb. It's just there to tease you and let you know what might be in some future that doesn't exist yet. Can't get Artabaran. Do we need that for anything? I mean, it's funny, but we already have Berserk Gas, which is like that, but better. Let's go ahead and get Rolling Bomb, because I like lots of damage stuff, and that's what this is. It is exactly what you think it is. It's a bomb, and it rolls, and it explodes, and it kills people, and it does a lot of damage. It does 70, in fact. Is that a lot? You know, I honestly have never paid attention to any of the numbers in this game, so I couldn't tell you, but I have played the game enough to know it does a fair amount of damage. We don't need a fire arrow if we have a fire bomb, which tends to be a little bit more effective. We have the blast bomb, but I don't think we actually need to use that for anything. So let's just go ahead and move on with our lives. We're going to head right on into here. Chapter 6, Castle of Illusion. The illusion that I'm knowing what I'm doing. What is this? No welcoming party for us? The place feels empty, doesn't it? What do you mean? Maybe they're all dead. You must be kidding. Yes, I'm quite the joker. I am kidding, but something's wrong. Let's check out the rest of the castle. You go if you want. I'll wait here. I will not willingly antagonize the king. Do as you wish. So, I'm going to try to murder the shit out of everyone, because that's kind of what I signed up to do, right? We are going to let one person go in order to trigger the worst ending in the game, but I'm not going to go easy on them on purpose. I might still screw up, but I'm going to try my best not to. So here's what I got going on here. Here's what I'm planning. He's going to come in the front door, as people tend to do. And when we do, we're going to hit him right in the face with some berserk gas, which is going to make him really mad. And then he's going to run over there into that little corner over there, and I can bear trap him and push him into that obvious little spike trap on the floor. You're going to see that a fair amount because this room gets used quite a bit. Not because it's a particularly... Whoops. I didn't even do that. I'm serious, I'm not even close to the L key. That just kind of happened. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. This room gets used a lot, not because it's particularly interesting, but just because enemies tend to come this way a lot. And he's gonna see us as soon as he comes in the doorway. Hey, you don't look familiar. What are you doing here? I'm killing humans. Don't make me laugh, little girl. Hagane! I'll be able to use you after all. So this is the first ninja enemy. I don't think he's here with us yet. Okay, so this is the first ninja enemy, and this is also the first time that an enemy has been added to a mission after we started it. And that can happen sometimes. Hagane is a ninja. He hides in Deadmoon's shadow to ambush foes. He's unaffected by blinding bombs like Flash. It's a good thing I will never ever use those. Ninjas are another little pain in the ass class, but they don't run from you at least, so there's that. Hopefully the berserk gas gets him, and he's gonna just run, make a beeline for us, even though this guy's a ranged attacker. I mean, I should have known that would happen. That's really on me. And that's Deadmoon. I can't die here, like this. Forgive me, Master Deadmoon. That's not a typo. That guy is, Deadmoon's doppelganger, so to speak. What's that scream? So, I think Hagane might try to flee now, and I'm hoping that he does not, because that would kind of mess up my plans for killing everyone, as that tends to do. So, I'm being a little reckless here. I'm intentionally running out to meet him because I don't want him to flee, and that's really the only reason. We don't want to use that because he can jump over that, if I'm not mistaken. So, we're gonna see if we can't just kite him around this little, oh well. Sometimes you're a little too bold for your own good, you know. And no more Hagane. Very sad. Am I going to die before this mission ends? Alright, so what can we do with our main man over here? He will try to run, because he's kind of a coward, right? So what I'm going to try to do with him, I want to try to hit him with a fairly hefty amount of damage pretty quick, if possible. So I'm going to see if we can't bait him over here and crush him with the pillar. And hopefully that will do enough damage to kill him. And we don't want him to actually have line of sight to us just yet. So what we're going to do, we're going to kind of half hide in this room. And when you do that, a lot of times it won't trigger enemies' line of sight, but you can still look into the room if you want to. And I have this game fast forwarding right now, and he's still moving like a slow ass mofo, okay? Look at this guy lumbering his way over here. Very slowly. And we want to get him in a position where he's going to get hit by the gas and thus become enraged. As one does. I don't think he'll see us here, but he... see? That's why you don't listen to me. Who are you? I've come on the king's request. Desist! Back up. He technically doesn't see us, I don't think. Run in the room and gas him. Oh no. You've got berserk gas now. You're mad at me. And he's just gonna run right over here and right into the trap. No, that did a lot of damage, not quite as much as I wanted it to. I think he might just try to run out of the room now, but he's gonna be doing it like really slowly. Okay, well I got him with the bear trap. Now I need something to actually like make use of it. We could just slowly gas this guy to death, you know? Gas him. Please, forgive me. I saw nothing. I know nothing. Magnet. And he should be taking... Shouldn't he be taking damage from that? I thought Berserk Gas poisoned you. Am I just mistaken? Yeah, it poisons them. So he should lose stamina from that. Is he not losing health from that? Are we really gonna kill this guy with Bear Trap? Is this what we're doing? Is this what we're doing today, kids? We're just gonna attack his ankles till he dies from it? I'll become immortal. Chapter or Mission 6 clear. And Deadmoon was impaled by the spike floor. Hornstein lost stamina by toxic gas, and Hagane large blast. As I told you, not everything gets a message. I don't think that's intentional. I think they just goofed on that. But anyway, moving on to the next chapter now. Mattia, Master Deadmoon. I've heard your double was killed at the castle. Yes, killed? By the king? No, the king wasn't there. He must have escaped. He must be in hiding then. Then the king hasn't identified the rebels yet. I assume so. Too bad the red blood escaped before we could expose them. Unbelievable. Keith left his mission to find the Time Noid Grail. If the red blood were here, you could have set them up. It's not that easy. My double's death is evidence of that. I've been deceived. I'm not sure if we can become Time Noids. The Time Noid King would never bid humans to kill humans. I hope not. But I'll bet the girl works for him. The king doesn't care if we get killed. Mattia does not reply. Even if the girl works for him, he wouldn't admit it. How about killing the girl and telling the king that we recovered the castle for him? Then he'd be in our debt. Yeah, sure, this plan works if you don't think about it. Hey, aren't you with Legro? He's in the castle. It'll take time to set all the bombs. Set the bombs? I didn't know that was his duty. Shh. Deadmoon's probably going to make the bombs part of the deal with the king. Only Legro can deactivate the bombs. Now, duty as usual. Yes, I'm to bait the girl, right? Is this really necessary? Yes, very much so. Deadmoon's double and Hagane have been killed. You'd better find someone extremely powerful. Alright, so we have another fun mission, and we're already kind of setting up the rest of the arc for the castle area. We'll get into that later. So we have Arya, a fighter. Her easygoing nature is valued within the Deadmoon party, but lacks combat skill. Ricard, a thief. Thieves are another cowardly class, and thus I hate them. Actually a skilled soldier, but has always chosen to run rather than fight. Until now, where he will continue to run rather than fight, and be a pain in my ass. And Legrel, a bomber. His longtime anti-pollution crusade has made him an expert on gas and bomb defense, so berserk gas won't work on him either. We'll see if I actually remember that when it's important for me to do so. I'm gonna guess probably not. Let's see, what do we need? I'm gonna look something up right quick. I want to be able to get, not spring floor, lift floor. And in order to get lift floor, we do need to get attack wall. Now, I don't really like using attack wall, for the reason that attack wall slams into the enemies and it throws them, I think, 3 spaces or so. Now, you can use that as a setup. It throws them 4 blocks away, my bad. Now, you can use that for setups, but I much prefer just the old, basic bitch little press wall that you get at the very beginning of the game, because you know exactly where it's going to put them. And you also can't use attack wall for the little crate trick where you like shove them into those explosive crates, because it'll just throw them out of the blast zone. And that's no fun. And while we're here, while we have the money to burn, let's go ahead and get Heavy Claw. Heavy Claw is exactly like Bear Claw, but it's not for bears, it's for heavies. And by that I mean, it's a bit more heavy duty, as you can see. Look at that. So we're going to go ahead. We're never going to have to use Bear Claw again. Bear Claw's getting retired. Or sorry, Bear Trap. It's not a Bear Claw. It's not a pastry. And we're not going to use Attack Wall. And we're not going to use any of this junk. Alright, we've already seen the enemy data. And let's just get right on it, shall we? Chapter 7. Countdown to Ruin. Here's yet another room in the castle we haven't been yet. Here you are! I've looked all over for you. Now you must track me. And what if I don't give a shit? Nope, we're gonna head this way. We're not playing your game. Alright, so he's allegedly baited me, but Arya's impatient and is gonna come out and try to hurt me, but we're not gonna let her do that. What fun can we have in this room? Well, I see a bunch of fun things we can do in here. We can hit them with the old berserk gas as soon as they come in the room. I'm gonna notice some themes here, I'm afraid. What fun could we have here? I think we can throw them over this and it will actually, it's low enough to the ground that it will trigger the spikes, and then we can push them back into the spikes. That's my plan anyway. I don't know if it'll actually work. We'll see in a minute if it actually works or not. I gotta position myself so I don't end up spiking myself. Ideally, we'll hit her with the gas trap as soon as she comes in. I'm gonna try to get out of her little charge attack range, because she does have a little leap attack that she can do. Yeah, that's Ricard. And he's just gonna sit there, and that's what the cowardly classes do. They literally just sit there and walk in and out of the goddamn doorway over and over and over, and it is maddening. Oh, we got a 2-for-1 over here. Well, that got interesting. Well, it wasn't my first choice, but come on, get him. There you go. It wasn't my first choice, but it gets the job done. Oh no, I'm trapped! And we already lost our full health thing. Oh well. Can't always get what you want, I suppose. That's actually the way I end up losing health most in this game, is by trying to bait people into traps. And a lot of times it just does not work like I want it to. It is most unfortunate when that happens. Alright, so we can't gas Legrel. He's going to be in the room by the time we get there. I do not believe, however, that he will try to run. Aren't they done yet? Gee, guess I'd better help out. I've been doing this. I've recorded all these videos so far in one sitting, so my voice is starting to get a little bit torn from all the enthusiasm we've been having here. Alright, you know, I stick with something a little traditional here, because I can't gas him. We can have an oil vase just for the purposes of crowd control. Right there on the doorway, so if she comes in, we can hopefully stop her from doing anything. This should be enough to get rid of Legral, because he doesn't have that many hit points. Nope. Okay, and here comes Arya, drop the vase. Bingo, right again. I think we killed him with the claw there. I never gave Deadmoon the detonator. Alright, so what we can do, we're gonna try to use some of the house traps to finish her off. Now we're gonna do a little bit of a variation on what is an otherwise kind of boring trap. I know. All very boring business, and we like to have a little fun here, but... Oh, fuck me, no, we don't have that yet. Okay, so I guess we are just gonna do the old boring, shall we? Okay. Well, you know, use Zerker gas for posterity, right? It'll make her mad, it'll make her not do her charged attack, she'll just run right at me. And we have that little oil barrel up there, up top. And you can actually use, since I haven't explained this, you can use something like press wall on something like a barrel or a boulder to push it in the direction that you want it to go. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. So for now, we're just going to speed things up and give her a little bit of a boost on her pace here. Otherwise I'll be old and gray by the time we're done. Hit her with the berserk gas. Draw her in here, see if we can get a counter hit. And press wall. Point. I can't believe she anticipated my plan. And that's that, ladies and gentlemen. Check out our death info. Smushed by the oil barrel, impaled by the floor pike, and impaled by the heavy claw. Haven't had any dupes yet so far in this playthrough. I'll consider that a win. So what's our next mission here? Okay, these people. The king has killed my priest, but no one has avenged his death. And, I just want to clarify, when she says my priest, what she really means is my father, because she's talking about Hornstein. They sought only my father's gold. Only his gold! I vow to avenge him, regardless of the cost. I heard Hornstein's killer is in the castle. Let's go. Alright, so in this mission we have two new enemy types that we're going to be looking at here. We have Lordred, the knight. He loves Delphina, joined Hornstein to be near her, fearless of arrows and small bombs. Diva, or Diva, a psycho. They are another agile class. They can jump over things like spring floors and whatnot. He was adopted by Hornstein and raised as a soldier. Fearlessly leads the way into any battle. And Delphina, what can you tell me about voodoo? Hornstein adopted and raised her for her magic skills, has self-healing powers. My favorite. I do love healers. So what do we have here? Can we finally get lift floor? Yes. So lift floor is honestly not all that good, but it is the only way you can throw people into the ceiling fan. And that just tickles a very special part of me that you can never see. And we can just upgrade our rock if we just want to get some more damage. I do think rocks are the most boringest of traps, so I try not to use them too much. It can be very easy to get dependent on the old drop a rock on their head routine. I try not to do it too much. Let's see. Let's get rid of landmine. I haven't used it in quite a while. I don't think we're really going to get to make use of lift floor in this mission, sadly. But we'll do what we can. And this will probably be the last mission for this video. So let's go ahead and hop right on into it. Chapter 8. Loyal Soldiers. And this one starts with your balls right in a salad shooter here. That girl killed my father, didn't she? Let's go, Lordred. Yes, ma'am. I will protect you with my life. Yeah, for what good that is. Okay, so what can we do? Can we... No, we can't magnet them. If you're quick, you can still hit them with this while you're in here, right? I've done it before, but it can be a little bit tricky to get the timing right. Because you don't really have a lot of time for your stuff to charge, sadly. And we'll try it. We don't really need to use the Berserker gas, but it might stall them a little bit, and that's what I'm hoping for. Bait him in here, get him with the Berserker gas. God damn it! That scared the shit out of me. That was my fault. Well, this is going great. I'm an expert. Oh, well, those are some of those mistakes I was telling y'all about. Alright, what can we do? We have Rolling Bomb. We could do some nice and boring crap right here and just hit him with the bomb. Actually, I know what we can do. We can throw him over here in the corner with the spring floor and just bomb them, essentially. I think I've hit myself with the guillotines in this game more than I've ever hit enemies, because it triggers as soon as you walk under it. And I always misjudge where it's at. Drop the thing on her head, and bomb. And no more Delphina. Very sad. It is now up to you. And I don't think this will kill him, otherwise I wouldn't do it. Because it's just a little bit too much after all we just did. But it will do some damage to him. Alright, what can we do here? We have all this nice stuff, right? I'm going to try something that I don't think is going to work. Where's this pendulum come down? Right through here, right? I don't think we'll be able to make that work. I don't think that'll work. I'm gonna try it anyway, but I don't think it will work. And we cannot reset oil vase, sadly, until, never mind, we can. Put this on the stairs here so we can hopefully hit someone when they're chasing us up the stairs. So they won't do any of their special attacks. I don't think this is going to work. This is totally not going to work. Oop, man, get my hopes up. I die, a nobleman. My laugh flashes, but was it worthy? I mean, not really, no. Well, I tried. That's what you get for trying to be a little original around here. Alright, so we've seen that. We get the idea. I'm going to try to. There's a ceiling fan trap in here, and I want to try to get Diva in it if we can. There's also a loon in here. I don't think I've ever noticed that. Alright, so this one's a little tricky, right? Because if you try to put it directly under the fan, it says you can't. But never mind, that's the wrong trap. If you try to put it directly under the fan, it won't let you. But you can put it just to the side, and it'll work just fine. And of course, because I'm not original, we're just going to hit him with that, and if that fails to kill him, we'll throw a bomb at him. But that should be enough for old Diva. And hopefully I'll be able to get all the action right here on camera. Drop the gas so he runs through it. Pretend you can see it. It's horribly gory. Oh, we had to cut away. Just a little too much for television. It's okay, I know what I'm doing. Alright, and he jumped over it. He can do that, unfortunately. He doesn't like your best laid plans. He's also pretty quick, too. Yeah, he ran all the way through the gas and never even got hit by it. So let's see, what can we do with this guy? I got him on my ass now, and I don't really want him there. What can we do? What can we do? Kind of already seen everything you can do in here multiple times at that. Admittedly, if I were playing by myself, you know, 100% I would just keep spamming that over and over again. And I might go ahead and do it again here, because I don't really have anything... I don't really have anything better, you know? I don't really have a better way to set him up to get into a better trap. I could just keep running around downstairs in that other room to get him into the ceiling fan over and over again, but I kind of don't want to do that. We'll pick up the pace a little bit to get him in the room here. Nice work. You deserve that hit. Good work, lad. You're still gonna die, but it was nice work while you were on it, and I am very proud of you. So do we have an optional fight in this mission? No, we don't. All the bodies, they're in the basement. Captain Keith. The castle's been abandoned. My fatal error, to be careless with one able to kill even Gerald. So you think Julia and the others are dead? I can't think about it. Return to base. I'll follow soon. Yes, sir. I'll just leave you alone here to get murdered. Keith does not reply. I hope they understand. I refuse to allow my people to die in vain. I haven't had a perfect health thing in quite a while now, so that's what I get for opening my mouth about it. Lost stamina to toxic gas and 2 large blasts. I failed in my mission on that one, so... It was a nice streak while it lasted, kids. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna call the video here, I think. And as always... Actually, no. They always get me with these extra cutscenes. Have you found the king yet? I'm sorry, sir. Not yet. Perhaps he won't re-emerge during this life. I'm sorry? Don't you see? The immortal Time Noid can simply hide to avoid our plans for them. We'll die waiting for them to strike. They can easily hide to avoid their threat. Our threat easily. Then maybe we should simply declare we've deposed the king. I'm a genius. We'll draw him out. Deal with him on our terms. Don't we have some unfinished business with the girl? Not yet, but Legral dealt her a well-placed bomb under the altar. He died before delivering the detonator, but tampering will also deploy the bomb and blow the girl away with it. But who can we afford to lose on a suicide mission? I see. Of course! There were some of Hornstein's men that wanted to become members of our troops. Fuck those guys. And we're still not done. Deadmoon wants us to kill the girl and take the Virgin Icon. The Virgin Icon at the altar? Why do they want that? It said the king keeps a secret document in the icon. I'll leave the icon to someone else. I'm fighting the girl. Goat bone. And as for luring the girl, I'll be the bait. Okay, let's win this for our new leader, Master Deadmoon. And now I can finally call it a video. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. We'll go over the enemies, including my favorite character in the game, good old Goatbone. But we'll do it next time. We're not going to do it this time, because I don't want to. Anyway, you take care of yourselves, guys, and I will see you later.